Hey guys, I'm back. I know this one's a little late. Trust me, I had a lot of things going on, and I really didn't get much. I've been doing a bunch of toy hunts, which you guys have seen on the channel, and there's not much out there. At least not much that I haven't already gotten. So, one thing did come in, something I guess the world has been waiting on, and not to the best amazement or satisfaction when I got it in, but that is the Mafex Rogue. Unless I just didn't pull all the plastic off on her, but forget about that. I didn't get all the plastic off. Don't know how that happened, but left plastic on there. But look at her. Look, the face and the detail came out great. I think they did an amazing job with the face and everything on there. The look of her. That jacket sucks. I'm not gonna lie about that. Jacket sucks. It's cool that it's a cloth jacket with this little pleather thing that they have on it. But man, this thing is gonna not last. They should just done it in plastic. I know it was cool to think about, like, oh, they do a little pleather jacket so that won't like limit the articulation, but this is not gonna hold up, guys. When you look at her, for all the people who are big fans of Rogue, everybody wanted a more voluptuous, a more mature looking woman. And this one just kind of screams regular Mafex female body. So you can't do that little apocalypse Rogue meme. Because there's not many curves on her. I mean, like I said, this is the standard Mafex body. This is almost, I mean, the Psylocke, the Storm body, I mean, with some more sculpting to it, but it's the same body. And I wasn't expecting a lot out of them. Sorry, throat allergies. I wasn't expecting a lot out of them. But, I mean, I understand the disappointment that people find on it because it's not as curvy as they wanted to. But if we look at this, I mean, it's the standard Mafex stuff. Because of the jacket, can't really double joint that arm there because the jacket's blocking it. I guess you could take it off, which, as delicate as this jacket is, I'm not taking it off. She does come with an attached belt at that angle, which is, I guess, is cool, so you can maintain that angle, but it's attached, so which means that it blocks a little bit of the articulation. Not a lot, but a little bit. It blocks a little bit. The knees are still double jointed. You still got toe articulation. And there's not a lot of swivel. It's just up and down on the ankle. That's interesting. I forgot to show the box, as I always do. Here's the front. Here's the side. Here's the side. Here's the bottom. Here's the back. Look at all the product shots on the back. And all the things that you can do with the Rogue. It's over there now. She does come with some accessories. I would not say a buttload of accessories. I will not make them split everywhere. She has a multitude of hands, which is normal for Mafex. And she has 2 more head sculpts. Do you see them? Do you see them? You see, this is the same hair sculpt. The exact same hair sculpt. One's a gritting face. I will pull that out so you guys can see that. That was my Rubik's Cube. One is a standard neutral face. One is a gritting face. If you can see that. Sorry, I'm going to figure out a better way to hold this. And then her mean face, which is I have on her body. But they all have the exact same hair sculpt, which we all thought that they were going to do something different with. Thought maybe they'd give us different hair sculpts, which the way they designed it was to help it seem like she was flying and it also help with the articulation, you would think. But no, it doesn't, because it still blocks. So why couldn't we get a regular hair down one? I don't know why we didn't get that. And I'm not going to sit here and complain about this thing because I was very excited to get it. And I waited the extra year that they put on this thing in order for us to get out. So I'm very happy to get it. But if Tamashii Nations and SH Figure Art does a Gameverse version of her, she's getting replaced. I'm not selling her, but she's definitely not going to be in my main display. And the fact that she was, when we put in the up price on Mafex and their pricing and the tariffs, this thing was $140 for a figure I had to wait a whole year on. I'm very upset about that. Mafex pricing has gotten out of hand, and the tariffs have not helped it in either way. So that's her for right now. Oh, lastly, I did try to switch the heads on this one versus the Marvel Legend. Will not work. So you people that were curious, the ball joint is too big. It won't go. The head won't go on top of the Rogue body, because I felt if I got a bunch of heads that look alike, well, at least I can upgrade my Marvel Legends Rogue so that way she could look better, because I think that was the ideal body for Rogue, but she just had a bad paint job. She's got a better hair skull, but she's got a bad paint job. And I thought this would be great, and I don't even get that luxury because the older Rogue had a huge ball peg, and this one has a very, very small hole in here in order to get that on there. I'm not, maybe one day I'll pry that out and see if I can get it to fit on there. But looking at it from a distance right now, that face might be too small for the body. Excuse me, for the body. All right. So very, very brief toy pickups this week. I did, like I said, didn't get much. There's not much out as far as in the toy hunts right now. Everything out there I already have or didn't want. Hopefully going into this week, I have seen people post some interesting stuff. Maybe I'll come across that Stinger. Maybe I'll come across the mustard and ketchup Cobra Eels from the Pyramid of Darkness episode. You know, it's Pyramid of Darkness. Maybe I'll come across one of those, because I've seen people pick some of this stuff up. Either way, I will see you guys next week, hopefully on time on Friday, and you guys take care.